welcome to a Vlogmas day 15. Today's video is inspired by a video that I saw by Molly Burke about the connection between being disabled and people pleasing, and so I will link that video in the description so that if it's something you want to go and watch after you watch this video, you're able to do so easily. And in watching her video, I related to a lot of the things that she said and wanted to throw in my own 2 cents into this matter. One of the points that she made in her video is that as someone who depends on other people for rides, for assistance with seeing things, reading things, and all of that, it often can create this sort of like power imbalance where I have learned that it's important to keep like peaceful relationships with people. And in that, I've adopted a very like peacemaker, people pleaser mentality. Because for example, if I need my sister to give me a ride to work and we fight and get in an argument and she's mad at me, she may choose to take that ride away from me. And so I have learned to have to forgive people before I'm ready to compromise and to change my own thoughts, feelings, behavior in order to maintain the assistance that I need. And that can just be a really, really tricky thing to navigate. That has definitely put me in a very vulnerable spot, especially when it comes to learning how to stand up for myself and how to speak up. That's something I really struggle with. And I was diagnosed with glaucoma when I was 8 years old, so I quickly learned that it can be perceived as burdensome to have a disability, and that I could see the way that my need for eye doctor appointments, eye surgeries, the way that I need rides from other people, I can see the burden that that puts on those around me. And so I have learned to really only ask for help when I really, really need it. I have learned to compromise my own accessibility in order to help appease those around me and to not burden them. For example, when I go to movies, I may choose to sit further back than I want to so that I don't have to make everybody sit so close to the screen, because I know that not a lot of people like to sit in those first 2 rows, even though that is my preferred spot. I experienced the harm of people pleasing when it came to dating, and it is challenging to be in social situations where I'm depending on someone for a ride home. And so I would often fall into a sort of trauma response of fawning in order to maintain my safety. I knew I needed things to stay a certain way so that I could ensure my safety in getting home. And so there were times where I felt uncomfortable on dates and did not have a voice to say that. And I really struggled to say, can you take me home? I want to go home now. I'm not having fun. This is uncomfortable. I'd like to go home. Or even finding a way out of that situation to acquire my own ride home. All of that was extremely challenging to navigate, and it put me in situations that I was not entirely comfortable with all of the time. I feel really grateful that I now am with someone, and my boyfriend is so amazing, and it has really highlighted to me the toxicity of my people-pleasing nature, because there's so often where he's like, just tell me where you want to go, what you want to do, like you say it and it's done, we're doing it, I'll be helpful. He's helpful without keeping score. He's helpful without needing something in return, which is also something I really have not experienced a lot. And so learning like he'll do something for me without it costing me something. And I've been in a lot of situations where it's like, okay, I can get that ride to get coffee in the morning, but now I'm buying coffee for that other person. Or I can get that ride to that place, but that means I also have to go here and there so that it can be roped into the errands that someone else is also needing to run. And I always felt like there was a cost to everything that I needed. And my boyfriend is the first person who hasn't really made me feel that way, which is incredible, and it's empowering. And I'm learning to find my voice, and I'm learning to advocate for myself. And it's been really powerful to see the way that he's advocating for me and showing me like, it's okay to tell someone to move out of a seat so that I can sit closer. It's okay to move the furniture closer to the screen so that I can see it. Like, it's okay to make a space fit my needs, versus I feel like I've always been trying to fit myself and minimize this or change that to fit a world that's not accessible for me, and that's been really hard. So I don't know, I wanted to share my thoughts about my experience with people pleasing and being disabled. I am leaving people pleasing in 2025, 2026. We are a blind baddie standing on business, advocating, speaking up, and I'm gonna be unstoppable. What can I say? So please leave a comment, start some conversation. Let me know if this is something that you can relate to, if you are someone who finds yourself being a people pleaser and also someone who is disabled. I would love to hear more input on this perspective. And overall, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas.